Time for another Mark's Comic Haul. Y'all. Running a little bit behind this week, but actually it's not totally my fault because we got hit last week with some really bad weather, and my local comic shop closed early on Wednesday, so I wasn't able to make it in on Wednesday. And then we got even worse weather on Thursday, so they didn't even open on Thursday. And then Friday I was able to go in and get my books, and then I just got kind of sidetracked after that. So you're going to see new this week books and a couple of recent back issues. And then coming up, I've got a Dallas Comic Show haul. I run the Dallas Comic Show. We just had Dallas Comic Show on February 19th and 20th. And I actually picked up a few really cool things from there, and then got a couple of books from like stores that I'm going to show you guys. So if you guys enjoy this content, my name is Mark Walters. This is Mark's Comic Haul, y'all. I do these haul videos usually once a week, sometimes twice a week if I pick up a lot of extra stuff. There will definitely be an extra video this week, but I'm not sure when I'm going to get to it. Also, I'm going to talk to you guys about the Batman, which opens up this week. And speaking of the Batman, picked up the new copy of Den of Geek Magazine, which features a Bill Sienkiewicz Batman cover on it. Really, really cool. And then on the back, you've got Vikings Valhalla. So it's kind of a, I think this is like a separate like insert magazine. So anyway, I thought that was really cool. Check your local comic shops. Some comic shops are giving these away. Some from what I've heard, they can be pretty hard to find. Also picked this up. Wanted to show this off. I love Tomorrow's Publishing, and I'm going to show you just so you can see what I mean when I say TWO Morrow's Publishing right here. They do some really, really cool books. And I have on my shelf back here, which is kind of just out of frame, I've got the Krypton Companion, and then the Flash Companion. This is a new one called Our Artists at War, and it talks all about the war comics, like all the Bob Kanigher stuff, like the classic war comics all the way up to like current war comics. Got a great Joe Kubert cover there. A lot of really cool stuff on the inside. I mean, just really comprehensive. Goes all the way to current war comics. It's got shots of original art pages. Let's see if I can find something really cool here to show you. Enemy Ace. But yeah, I love this stuff, and I'm guessing Mike with Comic Crypt to Castle Hills is going to think this is really cool too. But yeah, I just picked this up. It's $27.95. It is worth every penny. Tomorrow's Publishing does really, really good stuff when it comes to those kinds of books. Okay, so as we normally do, DC, followed by Marvel, followed by Independent. Now, there might be some stuff mixed in here from previous weeks. I just figured to make it quicker, I just put it all together. So we got Catwoman number 40. This is the Jeff DeCall cover A. I really dig this cover. It's a beautiful cover, very kind of haunting. Very happy with that. Got a couple of those. The Catwoman, what number did I say that was? 40. And this is cover B by Jenny Frison. It's a nice Jenny Frison. Not my favorite Catwoman cover, but it's nice. Picked up a couple of those. Deathstroke Incorporated number 6, featuring King Deathstroke. I don't know where this storyline is going. I picked up a couple of the issues of Deathstroke Incorporated, and when I saw this cover, I thought, that looks interesting. Why not? So, grab that. That's cover A. This is cover B. Kind of doing like a Shakespearean sort of thing there. Alas, Paul Yorick, I knew him, Horatio, a fellow of infinite jest, of most excellent fancy. That's about all I remember. The Flash 779. They did okay. So this actually came out. What was it? The week before But the copies they had were damaged, and this is the Todd Nauck cover B. And anyway, I just thought it was a really cool cover. It's a cardstock cover, so I was finally able to get some nice undamaged copies of that book. Okay, let me put those down and go to the next batch. Oh man, hang on a second. Oh God. There we go. That's better. Okay. Harley Quinn, number 12. This is cover A by Riley Rossmo. There is a new villain character that pops up in this issue, and I think is going to lead into the next big Harley Quinn story. So I cannot remember the name. You know what? Let's find out together, shall we? I was looking through it, and I saw it, and I thought I should bring that up so that people will know about it. They'll know to look for it. Here is... Oh, this is also the first team appearance of... What are they calling it? The... something... League... I can't remember. I think it's the first team appearance of... Here we go. The Verdict. Is that supposed to be like a parody of The Punisher, I guess? Anyway, I think that's the first appearance. So, you never know. There have been a lot of first appearances in Harley Quinn, and not a lot of them really amount to much. But I'll tell you what, I went heavy on cover B because, as you guys know, Derek Chew does these really great covers for Harley Quinn. Well, this, I think, may be the best so far. This is Harley Quinn, number 12, the Derek Chew, cover B. Look at that. I mean, come on. That is just gorgeous. And when I saw that, I went kind of nuts because I just thought, why not? That is a really cool cover B, and I'll bet you people overlook it. I could be wrong, but you never know. Some stores don't even order cover Bs, which is really surprising to me, but I'm finding that out more and more. Joker number 12. This is actually from the previous week. It was just a cover variant that I didn't get. I got that really cool Zafino, like crazy Joker head, but this was the Punchline cover, so that's a holdover from the previous week. This is also a holdover from the previous week. Teen Titans Academy number 12, the Todd Nauck cover B with Red X. I thought that was kind of cool. Man, I'm getting some crazy... Hang on a second, let me see if I can adjust my light here. Okay. Oh, that's not so bad. Okay, so yeah. And then moving into Marvel territory. Amazing Spider-Man 90, cover A by Arthur Adams. Really nice cover A. With Queen Goblin. And then this is cover B by, I want to say Gleason, but it's not Gleason. I can't remember who the artist is. This seemed to be the cover that everybody was buying, which kind of surprises me because I think the Art Adams cover is a much better cover. Adam Hughes, baby. We got some Adam Hughes covers this week. We got Black Widow, number 14, with Natasha swinging from the chandelier. All the hands grabbing up for her. Just a nice Adam Hughes cover. The cover for number 15 is really going to be, I think is going to be like a hot one. It's, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but it's like a shot of her from behind, and it actually has number 15, Black Widow 15, like on her back, like sliced in blood. It's super sexy. So Captain Marvel number 36. I think this is wrapping up the last of the Marvels storyline that they're doing there. That's cover A. This is cover B, which they're calling a spoiler cover. But we've already seen this character, so I don't know why they're calling that a spoiler cover. I thought that was a really beautiful cover. I actually was hoping to get an extra one of those. Dark Ages, number 5. This is the Sway, Monica Rambeau, Black History Month variant cover. So my tale of woe from this week is I had pre-ordered this, and I had pre-ordered the Iron Man with Riri Williams. God, that's hard to say. I kind of got screwed on the Iron Man cover. I don't know if they just didn't get them in or what. I managed to get one from another store, but I had to pay a little bit more for it. But anyway, this is the Sway cover for Dark Ages, number 5. So I managed to get a couple of those. But I'll show you the Iron Man here in a second. Okay. Here's the other Adam Hughes cover for the week that everybody's kind of going nuts over, and that is Elektra, Black, White, and Blood, number 2. Just a really nice sort of negative space variant cover. You know, I'm sure Adam Hughes was like, oh, you guys like those negative space variant covers? Well, here's what I can do. And yeah, it's pretty great. So, and man, that seemed to sell out pretty quick from a lot of shops. It's 3:50 in the morning as I'm recording this, and someone's doing wheelies in the parking lot. Gotta love Dallas. Ghost Rider number 1. This is a kind of a big deluxe format book, big thick book by Ben Percy, and who's doing the artwork? Corey Smith, I think. That's cover A. I didn't go nuts on this book. You know, there was like a billion different covers for it. I did pick up the Todd Nauck cover. I don't know what they're calling this, cover D or something, but the headshot variant. And I actually was hoping to get more than one of those, but for some reason the store only got one in. I don't know why. And then this is the XGwen variant, and I cannot remember who the artist on this is. I just don't remember. I don't think it's Sway. Sway's doing a lot of variant covers lately. Okay, what else do we have here? I got another copy of Iron Fist number 1. That's a hard book to get right now. And then, for some reason, my shop did not get the Iron Fist number 1 Todd Nauck headshot variants. Well, I managed to find 3 copies elsewhere, thankfully. Here's my 1 copy of Iron Man number 17. Even though I pre-ordered this book from my comic shop for some reason, I don't know why they didn't get it, so I had to go elsewhere to find it. Not an easy thing to do. Hoping I can get another one. I was hoping to get at least 2 of those. Silver Surfer Rebirth number 2. Now I'm wondering if you guys can tell me, but I was going to pick this up no matter what because it's written by Ron Mars, features artwork by Ron Lim. And I love all the Ron Mars, Ron Lim, Silver Surfer stuff from the 90s. And this is just a mini-series, but the shop that I shop at was saying people were coming in and they were buying up like issue 1s and issue 2s. Does someone think something special is going to happen in this book? They said it was a little surprising because they said, you know, they've had issue 1 for several weeks and no one has come in to buy them, and now all of a sudden people are coming in and grabbing them up. I don't know if something special is supposed to happen in there or what. Silver Surfer Rebirth number 2. This is the XGwen variant cover. Just thought it was a really nice variant. Although I didn't notice when I bought it, it's got a little damage right there somewhere. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like a ding. It's got a ding. This I picked up because I never picked it up originally, and now it's gone into second printing. And one of the shops I go to, Titan Comics, they still had a couple copies on the shelf. So I thought, why not? Star Wars Crimson Reign, #1, first printing, cover A, cover B, and I think there's a cover C, although I don't remember it being anything spectacular. And then I know there's a, I think there's a Raza variant, but that's like, good luck getting that. Everybody's buying those up because it's got the Knights of Ren on it. Stopped by Boomerang Comics and was surprised to see that they still had Star Wars High Republic #7 in the box. So I grabbed a couple extra copies of those. That book is really hot right now. Strange Academy #16, The Winter Formal. This is cover A. And cover B, the character variant. This is by Nick Bradshaw. You guys like my hair? I cut my own hair. Ever since COVID started, I stopped going to the barber shop, so I just use a pair of clippers, and I just do #2 on the sides and like #4 on the top, and kind of blend it. I know, pathetic. But you know what? I'm saving some money, and I can put that money towards comics. So there you go. Timeless #1, second printing. I picked it up because, love it or hate it, it's got that new Punisher skull variant on it, and I guess this is the first, technically the first in-print appearance of that version of the Punisher, I think, or first cover appearance, sorry. So I just grabbed one. I grabbed this because I thought it was a beautiful cover, and this is a wonderful book. The only reason I don't pick this book up on a regular basis is because there's just so much coming out every week, and I just can't buy everything. But when I saw this cover in person, I was like, that's a gorgeous cover, I'm going to buy it. And that is Monstrous #37. It's all black except for the haunted eyes there in the center. And I just thought this was a really gorgeous cover. This is a really cool book. If you guys aren't buying this book, if you're looking for kind of an independent title, you can't go wrong with that. It's a great book. Star Wars The High Republic Annual number 2021. This is cover B. I grabbed this because I didn't have it. Cover A is the cover that everybody's looking for on this because it's got some of the new appearances of the new characters on it, but I think cover B goes for money too, so they still had one on the shelf. This is kind of hard to find because it's a $7.99 annual, and because it's the High Republic Adventures, not a lot of stores ordered it, so it's not the easiest book to track down. This I was really happy to get. This came out this week, or this past week. Star Wars The High Republic Adventures #13. This is the Katie Cook 1 in 10 copy variant, and this is actually kind of a hot book right now. Fun little story. I actually met Katie Cook years ago before anyone knew who she was. She was doing Star Wars trading card, like sketch cards, and we used to have her at Dallas Comic-Con as a guest, and when she was kind of trying to break in and make a name for herself. Now she's like, you know, kind of a hot artist out there. Like, a lot of people like to collect her stuff. But anyway, that cover I know is going for like 30-40 bucks now. And the price I got it for was very fair. Last but not least, from this week, Supermassive. This I just grabbed cover A. This is the new Image Comics big like crossover book that they're doing, where all their superhero characters are appearing together. This character, I believe, right here, he's got his own book coming out this week, which is called something Sun, like S-U-N. I can't remember the title. Anyway, this is a big, thick book. I'm interested to read it, see what it's like. I have been picking up Radiant Black, so I'm anxious to see what they do with this. So, yeah, there you go. That's it. Nothing terribly exciting, although, like I said, I am very, very happy I got this Katie Cook retailer variant. But that's probably the most exciting book of the week for me. Nothing really jumping out at me. So I will, like I said, I've got another haul coming up. It's my Dallas Comic Show haul. And I think by the time this video posts, or maybe a day after, I will have announced the next Dallas Comic Show, which is April 23rd and 24th. So if you guys missed the last one, you can catch the next one. Go to DallasComicShow.com for more information on that. Like I said, I don't know when this video is going to hit, so it might go up before I post new information about it. But it's going to be April 23rd, 24th. We've got Ron Mars coming. We've got Larry Stroman coming. And I'm working on a couple other really fun things. So hopefully I'll have some really cool excitements about that. Just I want to say a huge thanks to everybody who came out to Dallas Comic Show last weekend. It was a big success. Had a lot of fun. Mark Brooks stayed very, very busy. And signed a ton of stuff. Did a ton of sketches. And got to see Spidey Fan. And got to see Free Energy out there. And I know I think they both picked up some pretty cool stuff. So, yeah. Hopefully you guys can make it out to the next one if you didn't make this last one. And I hope everybody's getting everything that they need. You know, it's kind of a weird time right now with everything that's going on in the news. Kind of makes you thankful for what you have, and, you know, makes you appreciate things in a new way. So I hope you guys are staying safe, staying happy, and realizing how blessed we are in our lives. This is a big week coming up for books. There's a lot of stuff coming out. And when I was looking at my bill for this week, it's like, I think it's over $200. I was like really cringing when I saw it. So hopefully I'll have a new haul video to show you this week. Oh, did want to tell you about the Batman, which opens up this week. This features Robert Pattinson as Batman. Now, I know some of you guys probably have never seen anything that Robert Pattinson was in outside of those Twilight movies. Trust me when I say this. Robert Pattinson is a phenomenal actor. If you can get away from the Twilight movies and see the other stuff that he's done, he is a phenomenal actor. This movie is so, so good. Matt Reeves, the director who did the new Planet of the Apes movies, he has done a phenomenal job of adapting the character, of really understanding the source material and what makes the character great. And I'm so happy to say that we finally get a detective story. Like, this is a true, like, you know how everybody always refers to Batman as the world's greatest detective? We've never really seen that in the movies. You finally get to see that in this movie. While at the same time, this is kind of a younger version of Batman. It's Batman figuring it all out. And it does borrow very heavily from the comic books. A lot of nods to Frank Miller, Tim Sale's work, Long Halloween, stuff like that. I really enjoyed this film. It's very much like the Riddler is kind of like a Zodiac killer type character. Think of like the movie Seven. And just imagine if the movie Seven just happened to have Batman in it. That's what this is. It's so cool. Now, it doesn't have as much action as some of the other Batman movies have, but it does have some, and it's good. And it is long. It's like almost 3 hours long, and there are times when it feels long. But I'm telling you guys, it is so good. They did such a great job. I can't wait to see it again. And I want to know what you guys think about it as well. So if you get a chance to see it, you know, comment down below, tell me what you think about it, and I'll have my full review up at bigfanboy.com this week. You can check out more about me at bigfanboy.com, or like I said, DallasComicShow.com. And stay tuned for my Dallas Comic Show haul from February 19th and 20th. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Mark Walters. This has been Mark's Comic Hall, y'all. I'll see you guys on the next episode. Take care, everybody.